Hi there, I am about to film the first commentary drive video. So we're heading to Waterford Town Center today from Research Parkway, where the building of UCF-CARD is. So this example is to show you how to do the commentary driving to make your teen a more active passenger. Okay, so I'm about to back out of my parking space. I'm doing a 360-degree head check to make sure no one or nothing is behind me. And I'm backing out very slowly after putting the car into reverse. And I'm checking my mirrors continually to make sure that there's no cars or people or other objects behind me. I'm putting on my left blinker, and I'm going to head towards the exit of the parking lot, making sure I'm paying attention to the crosswalk right here. And I'm going to approach the stop line at the stop sign, making sure that I come to a complete full stop prior to the stop line, and noticing the crosswalk, checking to make sure there's no pedestrians, and then moving up a little closer to the intersection. I'm making a left here, so I'm putting on my blinker and I'm checking left, right, and left again, and if it's clear, I'm going to proceed to the left turn lane, the furthest left. Notice we have a solid red arrow, which is telling me I cannot turn until it turns green, and I'm going to stay on my side of the white dotted line, and on the side of the median here is what I'm shooting for. Okay. Now I'm going to, when it's clear, I'm going to do my smog again. Signal, scan the mirrors, over the shoulder, and go if it's clear. And I should be approaching Woodbury Road in 0.3 miles, and I'll be making a right there. Again, checking my speed limit. Now it has gone up to about 35 miles per hour according to my GPS, and here's a sign to confirm that. The next turn is coming up at the turn signal here, or at the traffic signal here. I'm going to put a right because I don't want to end up on 408, which is the highway. I'm going to come to a full stop, and I'll be slowing down and turning the corner. I'll talk about turning speed during one of the lessons about how to calculate how fast to turn around a curve. So in 1.1 miles, I should come upon Waterford Lakes Parkway, and I'll be making a right. I'm going to stay in this lane. I'm also taking a look at the speed limit sign that is coming up. It says 40 is the limit. I'm now at 34. I'm watching the car on my right, make sure he stops, and as well as the one on my right here, they do have a stop sign. Okay. Now, according to my directions, I should be going straight at this traffic light after I come to a full stop and it turns green again. So we'll be crossing over this intersection here. Full stop means the car is no longer rolling, and you should feel a little shift back once you hit on the brake. Okay. While we're at this light, I'm just going to talk a little bit about speed control. So there's a few ways to control the car that we've spoken of in group. One is to start letting your foot off of the pressure from the accelerator, the gas pedal. So that'll start slowing the car down, and then you start bringing your foot near the brake pedal, ready to press, and you start slowly depressing so that you come to a stop at the right distance. So learning those skills is something we'll calculate together, to know when and how hard to push on the pedals and when to release. So we're going to wait till the intersection is clear once the signal turns green, and we'll be proceeding ahead for 0.8 miles until we hit Waterford Lakes Parkway. I won't have you integrate the GPS following directions till quite some time, until you've mastered some of the operational and tactical skills in the car, so I will be providing those directions to you during the driving sessions. This skill that we're working on is very important for you to do with your parent, and for parents to do with your teen at every opportunity you're able. Have your teen sit in the passenger seat, and you can model some of the commentary driving, talking about what you're doing and why and what you're reacting to, and then take turns where the teen may actually do the same thing and narrate to you. Of course, if you're the driver, parent, you're going to still do what you need to do to keep you safe. However, you want to see what your teen is responding to in the environment. Okay? So the left turn signal, cars are going to go. I'm looking up ahead, even though it's not my turn to go. I see a biker on the walkway up there on the right. Just want to be mindful if he may cut off of that road at any point into traffic. I'm also looking ahead and I see there's a 40-mile-per-hour speed limit up ahead and a median that's going to become in the center lane. There's a signal, a sign rather, a yellow sign up ahead. So now it's safe to proceed. I'm going to travel up to 40 miles an hour. And notice this was the sign here that I was mentioning with the median in the middle of the road, and it's switching over to a divided highway. That's what the up and the down arrow means, is that there's now two-way traffic. Notice there's a left turn lane here, which we're not going into. There's also a school sign, school ahead, so we'd want to be mindful depending on the time of day whether school is letting out. We don't want to be going over the speed limit during school time. Okay, so I'm watching the car that just exited the street there, making sure we're safe. And that turn should be coming up at the traffic light. I see there's a right turn lane, so I'm going to put my right blinker on and I'm going to get ready to move into that lane. Also another pedestrian sign because there's a school nearby. So be very mindful to watch for potential pedestrians. Okay, I'm moving into the turn lane and I notice there's a car ready to turn. He's probably going to go before me. I'm also looking ahead that there's a pedestrian crossing right here. There's nobody, so it's safe to go. Okay. And I'm going to center myself into the traffic and we'll be making a left into the shopping plaza here. This is the Waterford Lakes Parkway building. Actually, I think I'm in the wrong one, so I'm going to wait. Put my right blinker on and use smog again. Signal, scan, mirrors, over the shoulder.